All electricity grids use alternating current or AC. This technology brings electricity instantly to everyone who needs it. For the most part, AC is carried on overhead lines. Sometimes underground cables are used, but it's challenging to send AC electricity underground, so we are very careful about where we use it. When you use AC electricity on an underground cable, the wire needs to be electrically insulated, otherwise the power just disappears into the earth. When a cable carries power, it gets hot, and because it's buried in the ground, the heat builds up. To make sure there is no heat damage, we then have to limit the power the cable carries. The insulation protects the electrical power that we are trying to move in the cable, but it also builds up the energy. All this means that AC underground cables can only be used where the grid is already strong and well connected. Also, if an underground cable gets damaged or breaks, it's harder to find and fix the problem compared to an overhead line. When we have an issue with a cable, they are usually out of service for longer while the problem is being found and fixed, and this impacts the reliability of the grid. Underground cables that use direct current or DC have similar limitations, but they don't store energy in the insulation in the same way. That's why DC is used for long distances and for undersea cables, like the East-West interconnector and the proposed Celtic interconnector. However, DC must be converted back into AC before it can be used in the grid. This means that we have to build large converter stations, making DC more complex and less reliable and not suitable for all projects. That's why we consider each project on its own merits and always consult with local people to get their views to find the right solution for the area. Our goal is always to secure a reliable supply of electricity that our growing population needs for the future.